गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स। आज हम सेल्सफोर्स में LWC मींस लाइटनिंग वेब कंपाउंड के कुछ इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन देखते हैं जो सिंसियर विषय हैं। तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं। तो क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करते हैं। LWC lightning web compounds, lightning web common element and modern JavaScript. We can build compounds using any of the models and can be placed these compounds on the same lightning page. As of now, we have built a lightning compounds using the Aura compounds model. We can also build a lightning compounds using the lightning web compounds and models. Some but different is instead of 2 8 files, you only need 5 4 or 1. All JavaScript 3 files now lives in the ex6 gs file, and we don't have across document or the save files or the now. Next, what is the LWC? Lightning Web Compounds. Lightning Web Compounds are the custom HTML element, but is using HTML and modern JavaScript. Lightning Web Compounds using the core web compounds standard and provide only what is necessary to perform in browsers supported by the Salesforce. Custom HTML compounds built using the HTML and modern JS and ES6 supported by the same browser as a Lightning experience user latest version of GS. Next, do you think Aura web compounds and Lightning web compounds can concept together? Yes, both Aura Lightning web compounds and Lightning web compounds can concept together. Next questions. What are the advantage of the using the Lightning compounds and frameworks? Here are some of the benefit of the using the Lightning compounds and frameworks. It's provide out of the box compounds, rich custom compounds systems, first development, device aware and cross behaviors capability. Next questions. Explain the Lightning Web compounds and bundles. LWC bundles contain an HTML files, a JavaScript files, and metadata configurations files. And these files are the created once we create the Lightning Web compounds. Compounds HTML files. Every user interface UI compounds must have a HTML files with the root tags template. It should be saved as compounds HTML like mycompounds.html below. mycompounds.html first app main default LWC mycompounds.html and template compounds code and here's template. Next, all business logic for compounds is defined in the JavaScript files, and it is a writing as a compounds GS to the import a class function or the variable declare in a models use the import the statement to the allow other code to use the class function or variable declare in the model use the export statement. My compounds first app main default LWC my compounds GS my compounds GS import lightning element from LWC export default class my compounds extend lightning the element. Next question. Compounds metadata configurations files. Every compounds must have a configure files. The configurations files define a metadata value for the compounds, including the designing configuration for the Lightning app builders and community builders. All LWC configurations setting are included in the meta files. For example, X exposure is set to true. Expose the compounds in all org. We can define target where we wanted to use our LWC using the target tags. mycompounds.html, mycompounds.js metadata meta.xml. First app, main, default, LWC, my compounds, GS and metadata XL. XML versions is equal to 101, encoding the is equal to FTF8, lightning compounds bundle XML NS is equal to HTTP is equal to soap.force.com 2016 for in metadata. API version 55.0 API versions is Flash is exposed. Lightning components bundles. Next, what is the purpose of JavaScript in Lightning Web Components bundles? The JavaScript files define the behavior of the HTML element present in the HTML files. JavaScript file in a Lightning Web Components are the ES6 model. By the default, everything that declare in the model is a local scope to the models. The importer class function variable that declare in the models use the importer statement to allow the other codes to use and the class function and variable that declare in the models is the export and name statement. My compounds first.com first app main default LWC my compounds and import lightning element and from the LWC this is the core model from the where we import the lightning element. Export the default class the my compounds extend the lightning the element. It is a custom wrapper of the standard HTML element that create the JavaScript class for the LWC. Next questions. What is the difference between var and let in the GS? In simple word, different is var is a function, let is block scoped. Var allow you to declare the same variable will let you throw the an errors. Var variable are the state that is a you can access them even the before they are the declare into code. It is just they will return the defined value will with the let it will be throw and errors. Next questions, what is the meta configurations file in the Lightning Web Components? The meta configuration files define the metadata value for the compounds. If we don't include the configuration files for our the compounds, we get an error show value when we push your the changes. Errors message cannot find the lightning compounds bundles. Next questions, how can you display compounds HTML coordinately? If you want to the render HTML code conditionally add the if true false declarative to the nested template tag that is enclose the conditional content. Next questions, how we can interact list in the Lightning Web Components LWC or how to interact over an array in the HTML files. There are two ways to the iterating the list in the LWC template. For each iterator, whenever we use for each of the iterators, we need to use key declarative on of the element on which we are doing interactions. Key give the unique ID to each item. The remember, without key we cannot do interactions. When a list change, the framework user the key to re-renders only the items that change. It is a used tool for performance optimization and is not the reflected in the DOM at run the times. For each, when using the for each declarative use for the items, correct items to the access the current items. To assign a key of the first element in the nested template, use the key unique and declarative. You can use the index to access the current items and index is a optionals. Examples, hello for each.html template lightning the card's title for each icon the name is equal to the custom is dot custom the 14 ul class is equal to sldc minus m minus around the underscore root mediums template for the each is equal to context for items is equal to context um, likely li key is equal to contact dot id contact dot name bracket close bracket contact dot is the title bracket close template ul lighting the cards template hello for each dot gsm import lighting the element for the lwc export default class hello each for each extend the lighting the element context and id first name so the Samir lighting the Salesforce developers and I did the two name the Jack Jones title the VP of sales and I did three name Vig the Valley and title the CEO. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स आज हमने देखा है LWC लाइटनिंग वर्क कंपाउंड के कुछ एग्जांपल तो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ये क्वेश्चन है आप ये प्रैक्टिस कीजिएगा अगर ये प्रैक्टिस आप करते हैं तो आपको इंटरव्यू क्रैक करने में आसानी हो सकती है और मेरा चैनल को आप लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए अगर आपको अच्छा लगता हो तो मिलते हैं अगली अगली वीडियो में थैंक यू बाय बाय